So here's the one thing about dating a single mom. There are absolutely men out there that don't want to take on that responsibility, and that is called a preference. And they don't prefer to be with single moms, and that is respected. What I don't fucking respect are the men that come in and play as if they are okay with it, when in reality, they are not. They just say that so they can get what they want out of it. So, can we make it a thing where if you don't want to be with a single mom, don't fucking date a single mom, don't fucking talk to a single mom, unless she says, I only want to get, then don't fucking talk to them. If they want a relationship and you don't want a relationship with a single mom, then you shouldn't be entertaining it. That is all. My TED Talk is done. But my TED Talk is over.
Here's the truth, they actually don't.
I keep seeing this discourse on TikTok about single moms and dating single moms and who doesn't want to date single moms and, oh, you're not worthy and all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. As a former single mom of 2 kids with 2 baby daddies, I have the room to say what I'm about to say. Every time you have another kid by another man or multiple kids by multiple men, your dating pool of men that will take you serious and want to date you to marry you and see you as a wifey prospect and see you as somebody they want to build their life with and take serious gets smaller, 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 smaller. And that's just bottom line, period, end of story, end of discussion, no argument. And that's a hard truth to swallow as a woman that, hey, I made this decision thinking I trusted this person and wanted to have a family with this person and it didn't work out. And now because of that, there's like a whole group of men that don't even like see me as a dating. Yes. And that's just it. And as a former single mom, I had to come to terms with that. And that hurt. It hurt me that, hey, like it's not my fault I'm a single mom. It doesn't matter. People need to understand that single moms also come with a lot of fucking baggage. It's not even just about, hey, you had a kid with another man, you already started a family, or you're used goods. It has nothing, like, there's so much more to why people don't want to date single moms. The fucking baggage, the mental baggage, the emotional, physical, financial, like, there's so much fucking baggage. A lot of single moms come from abusive, fucked up, mentally, emotionally draining, traumatic relationships and aren't healed. And that in itself is baggage. Being abused is baggage. Trauma is baggage. All that stuff, trust issues, being cheated on, it's baggage. It's baggage. And a lot of us don't take the time to heal. A lot of us leave our abusers, our liars, our cheaters, our narcissists, and then we jump right back into the dating game. No therapy, no healing, no taking the time for ourselves to find ourselves, to get over what the fuck we went through. And then we take all that baggage and try to find a man to save us. And that's just not it. You shouldn't be looking at dating as a single mom as like a savior or, hey, this person's going to bail me out or help me with these kids and we're going to be like, you should be dating for love. You should be dating to meet your partner. Now, as a single mom, obviously that's just something that you would understand, like, hey, if a man comes in my life, he's obviously going to step into a certain role, but you shouldn't be dating a man looking for a fucking bailout, a fucking savior. And that's how men see it. Like, especially when you have a lot of baggage and you're not healed, they always think, like, what are you dating for? Like, men can see when you're not healed. Men can see when you're vulnerable and traumatized. They see that. They know that. And they feed off of it. And they're like, well, I'm not going to take her serious because she's obviously still mentally fucked up from the last shit. And so she's definitely not looking for actually love. She's looking for somebody to fill the void, somebody to band-aid the hurt and fix the pain. She's not ready to actually open up and start a new connection with somebody. And that's what y'all don't understand. Men can see when a single mom is vulnerable. And then that's another thing. You guys open yourselves up to meet more abusers, predators, people who see you as a vulnerable single mom who needs help and they pop in as saviors. These are the people who abuse your kids, abuse you. Like, it's just a whole lot of baggage and it's too much for some people. Like, hey, I just want to date. I don't want to think so deeply into things. I don't want to have to worry about this and worry about that and make a relationship with this kid and that kid and this dad and that dad. Like, that's a lot for people. Why can't you guys understand that?
Clip 2. A woman taking accountability? Wow, that's rare.
When I left my last and I was single, I wasn't looking for a man. I didn't think I needed a man. I think I needed fucking therapy and some fucking medication. But I ended up, meeting my man and we've been together for almost 2 years. Beautiful relationship. I have an amazing man, but I was not prepared for it, to be honest. I was not prepared because I wasn't looking for a daddy for my kids. I was sustaining myself, paying my own bills, taking care of my own kids by myself. I didn't need a man. But some of y'all go out there and are like, oh, why does a man want to date us? I mean, before you say that, make sure that you have done everything to heal from your last situation. You can sustain yourself. Like, men are looking at that shit. But this is only if you're worried about dating. You know, some women are not worried about dating. Some women leave their baby daddies and become single moms and ain't worried about no man. Ain't worried about keeping no man. Ain't worried about love or commitment or none of that. And that's good for you. This is specifically a message for women who are very worried about dating another man or dating in general after having kids and leaving their last relationship with their children's father. When I got with my man, I used to tell him all the time, are you sure? Are you sure you want to date a single mom? I got 2 baby daddies, one weird one psychotic one. I'm good. Like, I don't need your money. I pay my own bills, whatever the case may be. I take care of my kids, all that. I got my own career. I got my own education. But are you sure? And for the first 6 months, I would always ask him, are you sure? Are you sure? We're 2 years in now. I'm pretty sure he's sure at this point. But you know what I'm saying? Like, even I, as a single mom, always have to think, like, are you sure this is what you want to do? Because even I, not being delusional, but being self-aware, understand that this is a lot. This is a lot for somebody. Like, this is a lot for me, and it's my situation, and I'm going through it. So imagine. Because you have to think about it, too. If all this stuff as a single mom disturbs your peace and the baby daddy drama, and all, if it disturbs your peace, why do you think somebody else would want to join you on their peace being disturbed? That's another perspective to look at it, too. Because if it's like destroying and tearing up your life and has you constantly stressed out, if somebody's dating you, they're also going through all that drama with you.
When you meet a single mom and ask whether the kid's father is actually supporting them, financially or even just doing his part, you'll hear 2 common answers. I don't need his money, or I tried, but he barely helps. And honestly, that's a big red flag right from the start.
So I saw a guy on here say no high value man wants a single mom. And my question is, why do y'all hate us so much? What did the single moms do to you for you guys to feel like we are just the bottom of the bottom? Like, God forbid I took care of my responsibilities instead of getting an abortion. Because, it would have been easier for me to, just be like, let me go ahead and get rid of that because I'm not married. But I decided to go ahead and take care of my responsibilities. And yes, I could have married my child's father, but guess what? My mental health was dwindling trying to keep her in a 2-parent household with somebody that was cheating on me all the time. The woman with no kids next to me could have 7 to 8 abortions under her sleeve. Does that mean she deserves a high value man because she went to the abortion clinic 7 times? I mean, what is up with that? Because single moms are out here making it happen. Are you trying to say that we don't deserve love from a high value man, whatever that really means? So we deserve to get the bottom of the bottom. We get the bottom of the barrel, man. Is that what you're trying to say?
I think it's a bit strong to say that why do some men hate single mothers? I don't think hate is the right word. I think a lot of the sort of direct speech that you hear from men about single mothers is about the frustration. Because I'm old enough to remember single mothers had a different aura and attitude about them. They had an attitude of down to earth, of, hey, I know my situation isn't the best situation for a man, so I'm gonna have a more pleasant attitude. I'm gonna be more agreeable. I'm gonna be more this. I'm gonna be more that. It was just an understanding that yes, me already having kids is not the best situation that men would want, so I'm going to adjust in other areas to make up for that. That's out of the window now. You hear these videos, these confessionals from women, single mothers, talking about how they need to have this, and like just outrageous requests of standards. And it's like, but do you understand you are not at the top of the totem pole when we're talking about the dating market? It doesn't mean single mothers are terrible humans. It just means that if we were to line all the women up and men had to rank them according to desirability, women who already have kids would not be at the top. That is just a fact. It is added work. The relationship is already hard without kids. Adding kids just add more pressure to the relationship dynamics. So it's not hatred. It is an understanding that, hey, this is not the best option for me. That's all it is. So hatred is the wrong word, and a lot of the critique of single mothers now is that your heads have blown up for some reason. Like when they say this, because I have the kid, my standards should be super high. No, actually no. Now, if you're talking about safety, you don't want anybody that has a record of this and that would indicate any sort of child issues. I get that. But no, your income level should not be high. Your height, you should not have a height requirement. You shouldn't have a weight requirement. A man who's willing to come in and play stepfather to your kids, understand in that dynamic, he's definitely the prize.
Men don't hate single mothers. I don't know why people keep making up that narrative. The truth is simple. When a woman has a child, any new man automatically becomes the last priority, and that's completely understandable. So a lot of men have just stepped back and decided to focus on their own path instead.
I don't care what nobody say. I feel like men that ain't got no kids, they be the problem. Because y'all be sitting up all day, every day, trying to talk down on single moms and trying to bash them and trying to make it seem like don't nobody want no single mom because y'all are frustrated about the fact that these chicks with no kids don't want y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't pull your preference, you cannot take out your frustration on all women. It's not single mom's fault that your preference don't want you. If the chicks you want don't want you, that's a personal issue. You need to stop trying to take that out on everybody else. And y'all be wanting single moms to be bitter and not to have nobody because y'all mad about the fact that they never chose you. Like, your mindset is unhealed. It's plenty of people out here that have kids. That's a normal part of life. Just because you're not going to date a single mom or just because, you know, they didn't choose you first does not mean that they're going to be bitter and have a miserable life just because you're mad that they didn't choose you first. That's weird. Like, you just want these women to be miserable and not have nobody because you're mad because they never chose you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's unhealed. Go level up and get yourself together and find you a chick that ain't got no kids. Go meet the women expectations so that you can actually pull your preference and stop trying to get a whole bunch of men, weird men, to agree with you so you can feel some type of way about the fact that you're unhealed, that these women have never chose you. Like, y'all are weird. You don't have to date a single mom.
If a man is purposely looking for a woman who already has kids, something's off. That's a sign he might be dealing with his own issues.
Let's talk about something. If you as a man don't have kids, what is the reason to date a single mom? What is the logical reasoning? What is the thought process? What is the reason that you would risk so much to date a single mom? The number one advice that I hear women telling other women is not to date broke men, right? But the equivalent of a woman dating a broke man is dating a single mom, but in my opinion, it's worse because dating a single mom, it comes with more to lose. You could date a man that has great potential. He has a great head on his shoulder. He has great values. He has great morals and he has goals and he's ambitious, but he's just in the process where he's working to build that for himself. Everyone starts off somewhere, but women will still refuse to date broke men, right? As they say, because they want the success of it at the end, because they want to be there in the good times, not the hard times with that man. So I don't understand why a man would purposely put himself in a hard time by dating a single mom. You have so much more to lose. It's funny because women will sit up here and say that men who don't have money shouldn't be dating. They shouldn't even be looking for girlfriends because if they don't have money to date, then they don't deserve love, essentially, right? That's what women say on these apps. I hear it all the time. That if you're a broke man, you shouldn't even be dating. You don't deserve a girlfriend, essentially. But I never hear women tell other women that if you're a single mom, you shouldn't be dating. No, it's the opposite. Women think that single moms deserve the world, and women think that single moms deserve rich men and all of these things. And it's like, so you're sitting here saying that men that are broke don't deserve love, but single moms deserve the world, even though most single moms made bad choices, and that's why they are single moms. Most single moms don't have good heads on their shoulders, and that's why they're single moms. If women want to advocate for other women and say that women should respect themselves by not dating men that don't have money, okay, well, men should respect themselves by not dating single moms, because that is far more baggage and far worse than dating a guy that doesn't necessarily have the funds right now. If a man dates a single mom, he is taking on a role of a father. And in some countries, if a man moves in with the woman, she has kids, he can be held liable to pay child support for kids that are not even his. So men have so much more to lose when they're dating single moms. As women, we expect men to just give us everything and save some women from the horrible decisions that they've made, and that's just not how life works. Society advocates that single moms have more value than a man that is just working towards his goal, essentially. If you're a man and you're dating a single mom because that's all you feel like you can get, then you know what? You need to work harder at becoming a better you, because at the end of the day, if you're dating a single mom, you are risking more long term. And if she feels like you're beneath her, if you feel like that's the reason that you guys are dating because you feel like you can't get better, then guess what? You're just going to be her simp. You're not going to be happy either way. You're going to live a miserable life. So as a man, do better. If you're a man and you don't have kids yourself, why would you date a single mom? It makes zero sense.
No man grows up dreaming about providing for another man's kids. Not a single one. Thanks for watching Manhood. If you want access to exclusive episodes and want to support the channel, hit that join button and become a member. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if it connected with you. Drop your thoughts and experiences in the comments. We read every one of them. See you tomorrow.